All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. We're going to be looking at the new customer website from Synergy Worldwide. But before I do that, I want to show you a couple things that I hoped to have showed you last week, but were not available, but they are now. And two things that came out of the Experiencing Synergy conference was new branding for Synergy Worldwide. So let's start with that. You can go onto the Synergy blog and they actually have the new branding up there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this short video. You can see the transition from the existing branding to the new branding in both the name Synergy as well as the logo for Synergy. So let's go ahead and play this. Give me a second here. So I would highly recommend that you go onto the Synergy blog and that you read this post. I found this to be extremely interesting. They talk about what their objective and their vision and their approach was to this rebranding of Synergy Worldwide, and how they believe that the new branding is a more holistic approach, customer focused, delivery the promise, and the right tone and voice. And you can look and see the subtle differences between our existing branding for Synergy versus the new branding for Synergy. And the biggest difference is in the icon between the old icon, which is what we currently have, versus what the new icon is going to be. Now, if you go down and read this, what I saw is as they begin to redo the packaging for different products, actually, it looks fresh and vibrant. And sometimes changes are made just to make changes. But when you look at the research that they did, this is where I found the information to be extremely important. They surveyed 1,100 prospective customers across 5 global markets. I do not know what the global markets were.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Which model? It's Model 3.
So I don't know what the global markets were. I would assume Asia was one of them, most likely South Korea, as well as other ones that might be in Europe. And I don't know how much of the United States was involved in the global market process. You can see that the dynamics were 70% female, 30% male. But what was interesting is that the consumers preferred the new design 100% of the time. So while we might look at this from the standpoint of a change and resisting change, when you look at people who are not familiar with Synergy Worldwide as prospective customers, their way of looking at this is more important than my way of looking at this. So if my prospective customer is going to be more receptive to the change because they don't realize it's really a change. They're seeing it for the first time. And that's going to get them to be more desirous of my product, then I need to accept the change so that it can help me grow my synergy business. Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but I would recommend that you go through this post on the Synergy blog and that you read all of it. All the information that they share in this is extremely helpful for you to understand why they're doing this and how they see this as increasing their ability to sell more synergy products globally, and that would include us here in the United States. They've also gone through the trouble, I don't know if trouble is the right word, but they've gone through the process of actually making changes at the corporate headquarters in Lehigh. So you can see that the new Synergy logo is up on the wall, different branding messages, again, using the icon as backdrops for people exercising. So that's the new icon. You can see that they've done a lot in terms of being able to do the new icon, do the new posters, do the new banners with regards to the new Synergy logo, even to the point of beginning to create stuff that you can, mugs and hats and other things, your business cards. So this is going to roll out over the next couple of years. They're not going to make 100% of the change right away, but you will begin to see more and more of the new branding message that Synergy is using to help reshape their company in the eyes of their prospective consumer, that they will want to buy their product. In fact, there's a thing down here. Let me pull it up. I think it's important to look at. Where is it here? Oh, here it is. When asked, would you buy? Consumers overwhelmingly said yes. This result was as high as 80% in some markets. So just a change in branding can help us as Synergy distributors be able to present ourselves in front of our potential customers in a more positive way that will help us increase sales. And that's what drives our Synergy businesses, is increased sales, whether it be people wanting to join us in the network marketing component as distributors, or whether they want to just be happy product users. They can be part of what they feel is a vibrant company that has state-of-the-art products that will help them achieve their health goals. Now, if you have any questions or comments as we go through my presentation, feel free to unmute yourself and interrupt me. The other thing that Synergy introduced at the conference was the Odyssey Bahamas cruise. Again, let me play this video and then we'll come back and look at this because it ties into today's presentation on the new website or the customer website. I want to show you some things on the customer website that you can do to be able to take advantage of this new contest. So here goes. Let's play this video. So the contest is already in effect. It started February the 1st, and it is set to go through the end of May, if I remember correctly. Let me. Yes. So the contest goes from February 1st, so it's in effect all the way through the end of May. So that gives us 5 months to be able to earn 10,000 points. And if you earn 10,000 points, then you are eligible for this trip. Now, a couple things I want to say. First off, you have to decide whether this incentive program is worth your time and effort. I've been with Synergy Worldwide since 2008. I have never missed out on an incentive program. Every incentive program that Synergy Worldwide has run, I set it as a goal to be able to be at that location. Now, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one because of my health status, but if I'm going to go for this, then the next thing that you need to decide is your plan of action. And that's what I want to talk about in today's presentation with regards to the new website for customers, and show you a plan of action that you can take that will help you move towards 10,000 points. Now you can see that they have the earning criteria. Sponsor a new team member, you get 450 points. Sponsor a new customer, you get 250 points. Subscribe and Thrive orders, you get 100 points. So that tells me that I can get a new customer, get them on Subscribe and Thrive, and so that new customer on Subscribe and Thrive would be worth 350 points. Or I could take my existing customers that are in Synergy Worldwide as preferred customers, but not on Subscribe and Thrive, and I could help convert them from existing preferred customers to Subscribe and Thrive and get 100 points. Or I can also do the same thing with existing distributors. There may be existing distributors in my organization who are on a monthly auto ship, but they're not familiar with Subscribe and Thrive. So you can go and begin to go through your downline, and you can begin to look for existing distributors who are on monthly auto ship, and then you can begin to be in contact with them to see, do they know about Subscribe and Thrive? If they don't, they need to, because all it is a simple conversion with the customer support team to get them to put their program on Subscribe and Thrive and save 10% and get free shipping off of their monthly auto ship. So you're actually doing your existing distributors a favor by helping to lower their cost and get the same benefit, as well as you're getting 100 points for that. So that's part of your process of working towards 1,000 or 10,000 points. Personal TC1 volume. Now they've capped that to more, though you can't earn more than 4,000 points. I already know that between now and the end of May, I'll have 4,000 points just off of my TC1 volume. That's because of the number of customers that I have. So if I decide to go for this, then it becomes a matter of looking at my customer base and seeing how many of those that I can convert to Subscribe and Thrive, as well as looking at my existing distributors to see how many I can convert to Subscribe and Thrive. So if I can convert 10 in each category, then that gives me 1,000 points. So now I'm from 4,000 to 5,000 to 6,000. And if I'm converting my new customers, which is one of the things I want to show you how to do today, to Subscribe and Thrive, and I can convert 10 new customers, bring 10, let me rephrase this, bring in 10 new customers and make sure that those 10 new customers are also on Subscribe and Thrive, then that's 3,500 points. Now I'm at 9,500 points, and I only have a short distance left to go to hit 10,000. If I focus on new distributors as well as new customers, then what I want to make sure that I do for all my new distributors is I want to be able to help them get to the star level. I'm in the bronze level. I've now passed my goal, the silver level, or the gold level. And there might be people within your organization as distributors that you can re-engage them in this process to say, hey, are you interested in taking a trip to the Bahamas with me and Synergy Worldwide? And if they're interested, then you can share with them this program, this incentive program, and most importantly, begin to help them develop a systematic approach to earning their points so that they can see themselves as being able to achieve this. Now, when we come to the Synergy website, this is the website that Synergy is moving forward with. Supposedly, there'll be a new upgrade to this website in the second quarter of this year. And as you can see, it's new.synergyworldwide.com. I've got it set up for the US portal. And when you come in here, if you click on the little person icon, then you can log into this account similar to how you log into the Synergy account. So once you're logged into your account, again, you can put your little, you can hover over the icon of the person, and you can see it pulls up. You can go to my profile, you can look at your order history, you can look at your subscription, you can look at your payments, your address book, change your password. So I'm not going to go into the back office. This is not the purpose of what I want to show you today. I just want to help you understand that there is a lot of information that you can find in the new website that profiles your information that is with Synergy Worldwide. Especially, you can set up your subscription. So for example, let me just show you that. So when I click on subscription, my method of operation is different than other people in Synergy Worldwide, where I like to sell directly to my customers. So one of the things that I did is I decided to get on a monthly auto ship. Every month, I get 3 jumbo packets of mixed berry in the single serve box. Now, what does that do for me? Well, it costs me $720, but I get a $72 discount and I get free shipping. So that's a $26 savings in shipping. So basically, I've saved myself almost $100 off of the product. I resell that for $240. And I also earn the elite rebates off of this. So you can see that there's 510 CV. So that's 510 times 25%. So I earn $127.50 in elite rebates and almost $100 in savings. So I'm earning like $225 just by having my my monthly auto ship switched to Subscribe and Thrive. That's a huge savings. Now I would have gotten the same elite rebate, but I get the extra bonus of the 10% discount, free shipping. So I sell no less than 3 a month. Sometimes I sell 6 to 8 a month. And I can't, let's see, I think there's a limit. Yes. So I could actually increase this if I chose to like 6 on a monthly basis. Now, I'm happy with just doing the 3 as I've got it. But again, this is a way for you personally, if you are not on Subscribe and Thrive for your monthly auto ship, you need to get yourself converted to Subscribe and Thrive because it saves you 10%, saves you the shipping, and you still get the same CV value for your order, which will generate the same elite rebates for you. Now, when we come up here, you can see that Synergy Worldwide I'm not sure why. Let me get, what do I have to do here? Give me 1 second here. All right. Should still be in. Okay. Now, from a sales standpoint, I'm talking to a person, they're interested in Synergy Worldwide, and they're interested in the Pro Arch 9. So I can come into my back office. I have to log into my back office, but I want to send them information with regards to the products. So let's view all. I want to talk to them. They're interested in Pro Arch 9. So when I click on the image for Pro Arch 9, it comes to this page. And what I can do is I can click on share. As long as I'm into my back office, I can click on share. I can copy the link. And then, Bob, I sent you an email early this morning because I wanted to show people a template on how to do this. So, Bob, I sent it to you just because I needed to send the email to someone. And here's what I did. I created a email template that I could use and I could adapt to people who are interested in purchasing Pro Arch 9 Plus or any of the Synergy products and entice them to look at Subscribe and Thrive. So here's what I did. Hi, Bob. Thank you for your interest in Pro Arch 9 Plus. I've taken this product since 2008 when it first came out. I believe it is the best of all the nitric oxide supplements to help your cardiovascular system. Now, those 3 lines, I crafted that way for this reason. One, I want to acknowledge Bob's interest. Secondly, I gave my testimonial. I've been on this product since 2008. It's a long time. And I believe it's the best of all the nitric oxide supplements to help your cardiovascular system. So that's my testimonial. It gives Bob validation of why I'm recommending this product to him. Here's the direct link to the order. So what I copied off of this here, copy link, that's the information that goes there. And you can see that at the end of it, it has my ID number, 747349. So when you do this, it'll have your ID number at the end of that link. So that when Bob clicks on that link, it will take him to that page for Pro Arch 9 Plus on the new website. But if he decides to order, then Synergy Worldwide will know that that link came from me and give me credit for that. And then what I did is I wanted to take Bob through a step-by-step process so that he knows exactly what to do. Step one, pick your unit size. Now, why did I say unit size? Because one, I want to match the information, unit size. So you pick your unit size. What am I telling Bob to do? I would recommend the jumbo and single. It's the best value and comes with a 100% money back guarantee if returned in the first 120 days. So if Bob goes and clicks on jumbo and single, he's going to see the price, $216. Oh, that's kind of steep. Well, what I tried to do in my explanation is let him know that it has a 100% money back guarantee. So he could put the product to the test. And if for some reason it doesn't work, he'll get his 216 back. Step two, pick your variant. I like the grape, but mixed berry is the favorite for most people. The only difference is the low glycemic sweeteners used. Grape is just monk fruit extract. Mixed berry is a combination of xylitol and stevia. That way, maybe Bob likes stevia and he chooses mixed berry. So he can then pick his variant. I don't know why they use the term variant. It would seem more, the better word would be flavor. But anyways, what I want to do is I want to match my words with what the person's going to see on the website. So that's why I used step two, pick your variant. Step three, option. Well, in step three option, there is no option. You only get one pack. So again, I want Bob to know your only choice will be one pack. That way, you're telling people exactly what to expect. Then subscribe and thrive. This is the default choice, and I would recommend it for the following reasons. 10% savings, so it reduces your cost by $24. Free shipping, which is another $13 savings. You save a total of $37. Again, going back to it, you can see that they choose subscribe and thrive as the default setting. You can see it's $216, $24 savings. Shipping is free, and delivery, again, we'll come back and talk about this in the email. Your delivery option on the website is only 30 days. Now, what I want to do in my email is I want to offset Bob's thinking that I don't want this every 30 days. I'm not going to be able to go through this every 30 days. So I have highlighted in yellow the next line. However, we will call Synergy Worldwide and reset this to 4 months or 120 days. This way you will be able to use up all the product before your next shipment and still be able to take advantage of the subscribe and thrive savings. So what I've done is I've taken a potential negative of just a 30-day option, and I've helped Bob see that there is a choice that we can reset this. We just have to call Synergy Worldwide, and we can reset this for 4 months, 120 days, and still give him all the savings that he needs and be able to take advantage of subscribe and thrive for this great product. Send me back an email once you've ordered. We'll then set a time to call Synergy Worldwide and make the adjustment. Have a blessed day, Dan. So that's the email that I would use as a template. And then depending upon who the person is, what the product choices that they're looking at, I would make the subtle changes that I would need to, like if they were looking at metabolic LDL for their cholesterol. Again, I would need to go in here and change what we're looking at. I can again go back up here. I can go back to products. And so maybe a person I'm talking to has a cholesterol issue. So I can scroll down here and I can find metabolic LDL, click on it. I can click on share. I can copy my link. And then I can create the same situation for I can create an email template for metabolic LDL. In fact, you could create an email template for the major products that you want to try and encourage people to use in a Word document, and then just copy and paste into your email. Now, the nice thing about just doing one bottle of metabolic LDL is the 10% savings and the free shipping. So even though it's just one bottle of metabolic LDL that they might be getting, and it's only 25 CV to you, to them, it's a 10% savings and free shipping. So they have that ability to be able to use a product that is clinically proven to address cholesterol issues. You can send them the great video that Synergy Worldwide has on metabolic LDL so that you can see how exceptional this product is to helping them address an issue, and maybe an issue that they don't want to go on statins for, but they do need help to address their cholesterol. Here is a great product for doing that. And when we come back to the contest, again, on Subscribe and Thrive, it doesn't matter the size of their order. If you are able to get them as a new customer, doesn't matter. Oh, I guess it does. So it has to be 60 CV minimum activation order. So again, that's important to note. So if I was just doing metabolic LDL, it wouldn't qualify for that, but it would most likely qualify for a Subscribe and Thrive order because there's no limitation on the CV on that. So I would earn at least 100 points. And maybe there's a few other things that person might want to get. So again, each situation is going to be individual to what you're trying to accomplish here. But all of them stack points for you as you go through this process. Now, with that said, do I have any questions from anyone with regards to what I've shown you today? You'll have to unmute yourselves since everyone is muted.
Dan?
Yes.
Yeah, this is awesome information. Thank you so much. I just have a question, and I haven't gone into the back office on the new website. I know when Josh was originally talking, he said that you can cancel the Subscribe and Thrive at any time. Is there a way to do that by looking at your order history or your Subscribe and Thrive order?
Let's find out. The only thing that I could see, Judy, that you could do it is you would hit remove. And
Okay.
by hitting remove, I'm not going to do this.
Right. No, don't.
But I would think that if you hit remove, you would cancel out whatever you have in here. And if you don't replace it with anything, then there's no order that would go out the following month.
Okay. Maybe I'll try it on mine, because I know in the back office, the Synergy regular distributor back office, you cannot have a 0 auto ship. It will not allow you to do that.
Right. And a lot of times the easiest thing to do, like, let's say that you don't want to cancel your Subscribe and Thrive, but you want to put it on hold. The easiest thing to do is just call customer support and let them know that for the next month, for the next Subscribe and Thrive date, can you put me on pause and then restart the following month?
Yeah, and is there a phone number? That's something else, that another question that I have. Is there a phone number, easily accessible phone number on the site?
Yeah.
So people know, okay.
Yeah, so all I did is just scroll down. There's the phone number. 801-769-7800.
Okay, that's it. Awesome.
Hey, Dan, good morning. This is David. I had another question myself.
Yes, David.
You had mentioned that if we have clients that are currently on auto ship and we introduce the subscribe and thrive to them, we can of course gain points by making that switch that count towards the contest. Now, to make this switch, is it something we have to physically call Synergy, or does a website give us that flexibility to do that?
That's a good question, David. And I don't have the answer to that one. That would be, I think you're best served calling Synergy and asking them that question directly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's I just needed to clarify. I thought that much, but I thought you might have seen
Yes.
something in the website that I didn't. So thank you.
And what I would also do, David, is if you convert a person to subscribe and thrive, then I would always follow up with Synergy Worldwide to make sure that, one, the conversion to subscribe and thrive happened correctly. And secondly, were you given points for it in the contest?
Got it. Got it. Okay.
That
Appreciate
way,
that.
it does two things for you. One, it confirms the process. And secondly, you know that you've gotten your points and you can stack points towards the 10,000.
Okay, great. Appreciate it, Dan.
You're welcome. Anyone else with any questions or comments before we say goodbye?
I don't have any questions, Dan, but sure was great information. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
A very good morning, Dan. It's Donald.
Yes, Donald.
I would like to say that I embrace the upcoming change of the new product, because for us here in the Caribbean, it helps or prevents a certain individual can say that from saying that they're the real thing, because now going forward, we would all be again using the same product. So that's a plus for us whenever it comes. And I like the competition, and I would be looking to see how I can qualify for that.
Okay, good. Go for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.